Nice. Oh my God, that looks so good.
Pick it up. Look how beautiful he is.
That looks amazing.
Look how beautiful he is.
I can't wait to sink my teeth into this.
Oh, you gonna eat it. You gonna eat it.
Look at that. Stop playing with me.
Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm always
It's gonna
ready.
be so good.
All right, cheers.
Ah.
I love it. The onion caramelized right there and that garlic butter with the flavor of that good burger, Texas toast with the butter. That's just a delicious burger.
It's just the extra little bit of time. It's not fancy, but the time and the care and the real good ingredients, it makes it delicious.
What's up, everybody? Today I find myself in Cuba. No, not that Cuba. I'm in Missouri, guys. And today I am here at Frisco's Grill and Pub. And I'm getting ready to go inside and talk to the owner, Jimmy, who I hear is a really good guy. And they have some delicious food, including some of their masterful wings. So it's time for me to make like a train and get my caboose inside and get to the
Theo, welcome to Frisco's. I'm Rachel, nice to meet you.
Hey Rachel, nice to meet you. I'm Theo, host of America's Best Restaurants. I'm sure you already knew I was coming. This is a really awesome looking place here, man.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Like, if you're a fan of trains, I gotta be honest with you. Like, this is the place to be. Like, I would mark out hard.
It is. That's what we market it at. It's the place to be.
I love this. So how long have you worked here?
I've worked here 17 years.
Oh wow, 17 years. So basically you were here under Jimmy, the current owner, and the previous owners as well.
Yep.
Nice, nice. So you've been able to see, any changes or anything different? Like, what's the vibe? What's been different since Jimmy took over?
Jimmy's got a lot of good energy. He helps the community a lot. Otherwise, the vibe's been kind of the same. Frisco's has always kind of worked, and everything's great.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it. I heard this is almost like a cornerstone of the community in some ways. That's awesome.
Yep, it is.
Well, Rachel, I appreciate you so much for taking some time to talk to me. I know you got some stuff to do, so I'm gonna let you go do it, and I'm gonna go keep it pushing. I'm gonna head out over to the kitchen real quick.
Okay.
All right, guys, so right now I'm back here with Carrie, and she's gonna whip us up something called a Frisco Burger. Now, what's on a Frisco Burger, Carrie?
Oh yeah, it's a delicious burger. It's a smash patty, a 4-ounce smash patty, has a chipotle sauce on it, grilled onions, Texas toast. It's a fantastic, amazing thing. We're gonna double dip on our bread. We're gonna butter wheel it. We're gonna toast it on both sides.
Nice, nice.
While we're doing that, we're gonna put down a little bit of garlic butter. Yeah. So then our onions toast in that garlic butter. 4-ounce patty. This is local beef patty, local beef.
First off, I gotta tell you that anytime you add garlic butter to anything, it makes it just better.
So with the bread, so see, we got to toast it on both sides.
Yeah.
So it's got that toasty side on the one, but now it's hot. Swiss cheese.
Okay, we going with the Swiss on this one.
Swiss cheese.
Awesome.
So you pull up the cheese, you throw that down there. So this side of the bread's already kind of hot and warm and ready.
Gets a little melty on that.
He's waiting. He's waiting for this cheesy boy. See, now here we're getting on the burger, we're getting some little toasty edges. And then we're gonna smash it. Hear it?
Oh, I love that sizzle.
You hear the sizzle? You
love
hear
that
the sizzle on the smash.
If you can smell this, it's heaven.
If you can smell it, it's great. It smells so great.
Got the onions on getting on that bread. It's all good.
We're gonna put
get that flavor anyway.
And then we're gonna put some sauce.
Now, what kind of sauce is that?
This is Chipotle Ranch.
Whoa.
Our burger is he's pretty crispy,
Looks pretty crispy.
tight. We're gonna flip him over again, give him one last little bit of time. See, look, now we have the cheesy, melty, oniony, saucy, burgery goodness.
Woo, baby.
Yee!
Nice. Oh my God, that looks so good.
Pick it up. Look how beautiful he is.
That looks amazing.
Look how beautiful he is.
I can't wait to sink my teeth into this.
Oh, you gonna eat it. You gonna eat it.
Look at that. Stop playing with me.
Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm always
It's gonna
ready.
be so good.
All right, cheers.
Ah.
I love it. The onion caramelized right there and that garlic butter with the flavor of that good burger, Texas toast with the butter. That's just a delicious burger.
It's just the extra little bit of time. It's not fancy, but the time and the care and the real good ingredients, it makes it delicious.
Absolutely.
So good, just like Mom did.
Well, Carrie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think it's time now for me to get some napkins and get out of this kitchen right now, but I appreciate you.
All right.
All right, guys, now it is time. It's the moment we all been waiting for. I got the owner of Frisco's right next to me. I got Jimmy. Jimmy, man, thank you for inviting us out here to Cuba.
Absolutely.
First off, you know, obviously we have some delicious food in front of me that we're going to tap into real soon.
Right.
But I want to talk about your journey.
Sure.
Getting to this point, because, you know, you have this wonderful restaurant that has, you know, trains everywhere.
Right.
I got the Snowpiercer behind me right now. You know, like, what is the concept here and how'd you end up here?
Sure. So I've worked in restaurants since I was like 12 or 13 years old. My aunt had a little restaurant. She ended up closing because she got sick. Then I started working at another local tavern here in town from 15 until I worked my way through high school and college there. Worked with my mom. She was tending bar. I was doing dishes and cooking. And then, you know, I graduated college in 2009 with my master's degree. And, you know, my mom had she had a car accident, and I ended up moving back home to help her out. So I was working at the bar where I worked throughout college, and I took a job at the truck stop, helping over there in the kitchen. And I was in here eating dinner one day, and Virginia, the former owner, she was like, "Why don't you just buy this place?"
Whoa.
Okay, let's do it. So it took about a year to get everything finalized, and then you know, I've been here since. So that was back in July of 2014 when I bought it.
It's crazy because it's almost like it's like a nexus event for your life.
Yeah, John and Virginia, they had started the restaurant back in 2002. His dad worked for the Frisco rail line, so that's where a lot of the train stuff comes from. I've acquired more over the years, but yeah.
I love it, man, and it's, you know, it's, the decor is so well thought out.
Yeah.
And it's so awesome, you know, like, when you're a kid, you love trains and stuff like
Absolutely.
that. Like, I can imagine being a kid in this place and literally being a kid in a candy store, you know, like.
This right here behind us was the best addition. The kids just sit there and stare at it the whole time.
I love it.
Yeah.
I would too, because it's all, you're looking out the window of a moving train. You know?
We have different scenes for different seasons, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, so it switches up, you know, so, you know, right now we're in the winter season, so that's winter, but like in the summertime, it's sunny days outside.
Absolutely, yeah. A local artist actually did that. Him and his son created a lot of the artwork that you see here, the train engine out front, the caboose, the ticket window, the whole woodworking scene behind us. That was all a local artist, and his son created the programs to run the TV monitors.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
You know, and it seems like, you know, from talking to people, from talking to you a little earlier, it seems like you pull in the community in everything that you do.
Yeah, I try to. So when I was in high school, I was really involved with Key Club and Future Business Leaders of America and Student Council, and I've kind of just like carried that on into my adult life. So my grandma always said, if you can help somebody, do it. So I've kind of done that throughout the last almost 10 years that I've owned the restaurant.
I love it, you know, because in talking to a couple of people, I was talking to your one friend,
Dr. Siebert?
Yes, sir. And he had glowing things to say about you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what he was talking about earlier?
Dr. Siebert was just explaining that it's kind of become a staple of the community, Frisco's has been, and if somebody in town, they're having a fundraiser, they're going to call Jimmy because they know that I'm going to donate something of some sort or help in any way that I can. So.
Well, you see, you're not bragging on yourself because this is what people are telling me.
No.
And then I'm just saying, hey, I want you to tell people, because here's the thing, America needs to know, not only do you have good food, because you can get good food a lot of different places.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But you want to patronize places where you know it's going to a good person that's not just, hey, I'm just here for the business, I'm just here to collect a check, leave me alone. No, you are here supporting your community, and people recognize all that you do, and I think you should take a bow for that, man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But I think that really has been why we are so successful, because you have to support the community that supports you. And that's what we've tried to do the last, almost 10 years.
Absolutely. You know, you and I had a conversation a little before this where we were talking about COVID. And how that was, I mean, let's be real, it was a major point in everybody's lives.
Absolutely.
And the things that you did to try to help not only just your business stay alive, because during COVID, particularly for the restaurant industry, it was, for a lot of people, dog eat dog.
Right.
But not for you. For you, it was the exact opposite.
Yeah. We did pretty well during COVID. Our sales were probably only down 50%, only doing carry out. But it was a lot of work, Me and the staff, we created home-style meals. We made pot pies and lasagnas and meatloafs, and we tried to bring back that whole family meal at-home atmosphere. And so we did offer the family meals, and they were very successful. And I think that's what kept us open.
I love it, man. Jimmy, you're a man who grew up in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
Started from a very early age, and then went to college, but still got called back.
Yep.
Almost like you had a greater purpose.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that everything happens for a reason. So, my mom had her car accident, and I came back home to help her out. It was less than a year later, my grandma had passed away. And then a year after that, my mom was diagnosed with lung cancer and brain cancer a month after my grandma passed away. And so Mom battled for about 11 months. And so I got all that extra time with her that I wouldn't have had I taken a job elsewhere. So I'm very thankful for that.
I understand, man. Sorry for your losses.
Thank you.
But it seems like the community gained such a great human being in a great restaurant, man.
Thank you.
So I like to slow down, take the opportunity to point out when people are truly great people. At the end of the day, small restaurants are the backbone of American society.
Absolutely.
It makes us us. And when you know these small businesses are supporting the community, that's how you know we need to pay attention to the small business,
Absolutely.
the small restaurant, because Walmart don't care.
No.
I might get in trouble for naming names, but these bigger...
That big box store don't care.
That big box restaurant, that big box chain, they don't care.
Yeah.
They're here to take money, maybe give some people some minimum wage jobs,
Right.
and that's it. Somebody's sitting at the top of the mountain where you are a man of the people. Dude, you grew up literally across the street.
I did, yeah.
It don't get any better than that.
Not really.
The only way it could get any better than that is if I stuff my face into these wings that's in front of my
Well,
face.
let's do it. Let's do it.
So what am I looking at right here?
This is our famous wing sauce. It's not yet famous, but it's famous in the community. It's a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spicy. You have to caramelize that sauce. It really makes the wings great. And then this here is our pretzel bites. It's a basically salami and cheese. Here we go.
Dude.
He's silent. That's good.
Dude. After this interview,
Yeah.
I'm ordering more of these
Okay.
because he ain't getting none.
He ain't.
My video, he ain't getting none. No, so we ordering more wings.
Sorry, Nick.
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, baby.
We also make our own ranch and blue cheese dressing too, so you're kind of missing that as a compliment to that. But
No, see me, I'm a man that's all about the meats.
oh, you don't want the sauces?
I don't do ranch. I don't do
There you
blue cheese. Give me that fried wing, baby. That's all I want. That is so good. I'm gonna put that down because that's dangerous. Because I'm gonna keep on eating it.
Sure.
Because that hits you with the sweet and it hits you with the spicy at the same time. I love sweet heat. I love sweet heat, and that accomplishes that perfectly.
Thank you.
Because it hits you in the back of your throat just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not overly spicy. Not gonna kill you. It's not like we're not in the hot ones challenge.
Nope.
But you know it's there.
Absolutely.
And then you get that sweet. It's almost like a General Tso's kind of like,
Yeah.
not necessarily, but like that's what it kind of reminds me of, especially with the stickiness. I know you're not going to answer this question, but what is this made out of?
It's actually just 3 simple ingredients.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't tell you. I'd have to kill you.
I understand completely. It might be worth it. It might be worth it if you just let me make one batch with that recipe.
I'll send you home with some sauce.
I love it, man. Yeah, man, that's phenomenal, dude.
Thank you.
And what we got over here?
This is the pretzel bites. This is basically it's a salami and American cheese pretzel sandwich with honey mustard to dip them in.
Jimmy, let me ask you a serious question, bro.
Yeah.
How is this a pretzel bite? This is a pretzel sandwich, baby.
Well, you have to take a bite of it, There you go.
I love that.
That's the best explanation I've got.
I mean, I can't really argue with it.
Actually, so they used to be like a longer pretzel, and we would slice them and everything. During COVID, we couldn't get those pretzels anymore, so we had to switch to this pretzel bun of sorts. So I think he likes it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's like perfect for lunch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the wings and the pretzel bites and the spinach artichoke dip, those are probably our best sellers.
So, what kind of meat is that? That's on this pretzel bite.
That's Genoa salami.
The pretzel is flavorful, and then you dip it into the honey mustard.
Oh yeah.
That's a home run. That's a home run right there.
Thank you.
And right on cue, we got the train sound in the background. So,
yeah, so that kind of came about. The local artist, he built that too, him and his son, and you know, we just wanted a way for people to show us, hey, we enjoyed our meal today, we enjoyed the service, and so we just asked, if you enjoyed your meal and service today, go ahead and pull that chain whistle on your way out.
Well, I love it. Well, guess what? That means I'm gonna have to pull that when we get out of here.
Right on.
Jimmy, my man, thank you so much for having us here, man.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, so we just had a great time here at Frisco's, and let me tell you, man, them wings went hard. A perfect mix of sweet heat, and that's my jam right there. Get a little bit of sweet, get a little bit of that spice, perfectly fried, got the nice crisp on it. Woo, them wings was all that. Man, I'm talking like I'm in the 90s. And then I had the pretzel bites, which really wasn't a pretzel bite, it was more like a pretzel sandwich, but it still went hard. And then of course that Frisco burger that I had, the Frisco melt, yeah, that was as good as it looked. And Carrie, the chef, she was quite the character, had a ton of energy. I wish I could bottle it up, you know what I'm saying? Well, in any case, we had a great time here at Frisco's, but unfortunately, it's time for us to keep it pushing. So, I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.